Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Invasion stream, week 25, day 5. So today, we are going to be going and hopefully getting our final Nysha. We got one last stream, so we are now currently one token of Nysha away from getting our first medal of Nysha, which of course is a +4 permanent magic bonus, or assuming whenever we use it, of course. Figured that we could put into one of our 3 slots. I still have not gotten my first one yet, and we are just one token away. So hopefully we'll be able to get that this stream, because that's pretty much the main thing we'll be grinding for. Still have a little bit of daily there, a little bit of daily there. Only other thing I think I need to go grab, actually, is all of our invasion rewards. Of course, we have finished out invasions already. However, I don't think I claimed a single one of the rewards, so this is what it looks like gaining every single reward at once for invasions, because I actually didn't claim a single one yet. So what do we have? 1 Volkey, 55 gems, 10 event keys, 30 diamonds. It's moving too quick for me to read, and a bunch of other stuff. So we got 1 Volkey, 55 gems, 10 event keys, 30 diamonds, 3,950 souls, 39,500 gold. Why such weird amounts? 12 minor green trait stones, 8 runic green trait stones, major orb of growth, a random major orb, 5 arcane forest trait stones, 4 random normal orbs, 3 celestials, the portrait of the turnip, and the title of no volume control. And let's see what we get from our 5 orbs. Anything good? Yes, no, yes. What about the other 2? And that actually wasn't too bad. Purple. Actually, purple's probably one of our more useful ones as well, since that can go towards getting new mythics for whenever we get excessively bad luck. So, yeah, I'm probably pretty sure those are even more useful to me than blues, at least in the current state of the game. So, yeah, not too bad at all. So what was that? That was 1 small blue, 2 small purples, and a major purple, as far as what was actually useful from all that mess. But, that's not too bad. Go clear out Adventure Board. Nothing useful today. However, it's free EXP for our hero class, if nothing else. Currently trying to level up, of course, the Diabolist. Mainly just trying to get this up because it is so ridiculously underleveled. I think I currently have it at like level 20-something. We don't need it for kingdom upgrades anytime soon, but still, do want to get it up for that purpose eventually. We upgraded a bunch of troops with medals at the end of previous stream, so we were able to get that done, which was pretty nice. Still making progress on that. We'll be covering a video probably later this weekend, going over that. Also, that's weird. What? Wait, what? I have this hooked up, but it's not working. That is very strange. I have the controller hooked up to the game, but it's not wanting to click right now. Oh, also, we appear to have a thing. That is very strange. Maybe I should need to restart the game or something. 1 second. Let me go try this real quick. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. I even synced it too, so I'm not sure why. It's literally like linked to the PC right now. Let me just restart the game. Maybe I synced it while the game was already playing, but that normally works too. Anyways, let me go and bring it up. Where is the game? Game. Steam. Play. Go from there. Good to go. Okay. Let that load up. Loading. Yeah, hello everyone! Hello Blizz! Hello William! Hello Isabel! Hello Gustavo! Hello Steve! Hello Blitz! Let's see. Let's see. You just opened another pet for me to stream. Yeah, we ended up getting, which one was that? I actually completely forgot already, even though it literally just showed up on screen. Let's see. Hello Zeddicus! Welcome! Good evening! And hello everyone else. Welcome. Hello, Humberto! Okay, so let's see if it actually works now. That's not too big a deal if it doesn't for whatever reason. I was using it for the Switch earlier, but currently it does seem to be working for PC based on how the lights are going. There it goes. Is it working now? Yeah, now it's working. Weird. Why wasn't it doing it earlier? That's very strange. But yeah, I had a little bit of free time between the streams. I ended up playing Wii Fit Adventure for like an hour. And gosh, is that game a workout. I was not expecting it to be that much of a workout. Like, obviously it's a workout game, but I was not expecting to like be sweating from it within an hour. Actually, I was probably sweating from it within like 20 minutes. But anyways, what am I doing right now? Yeah, I guess we'll ramp through this pet rescue with that team. Right now we're using like that super ultra quick one, so it can occasionally end up getting a bad start. It ends up having a high max speed, but doesn't always necessarily get a quick start. Is the only problem with it. So its overall speed isn't the absolute quickest, but its max speed is the quickest. What's your convert again? Brown. Almost guaranteed it's brown. And you're yellow to skull and blue to brown. Both of which do nothing! Okay, I'm just gonna do this. They're low enough stats that's not gonna matter. And then we just auto chain into auto win. As this team normally does. Just the initial start that's slow. Once you get it started, you just win. That's this team in a nutshell. What do you take here? Grab that down. Get our weapon. Not alignment, but good enough to win off of. And there we go. There's still no low enough stats that that'll work. Also, we're getting a level this stream, it looks like. We're going to finish at the previous stream. We just didn't have time. But we'll definitely get it this stream, that's for sure. And we better get a Nysha. We're so close. We just need one more. So it took me like almost 2 weeks to get that one Nysha. So hopefully another one won't take that long. Better not. What's our convert again? Not that. It's good enough to do it with that, though. And then we won. There we go. You guess green orbs are not as bad as a draw now? Theoretically, in the current state of the game, green orbs are way better than orange orbs from a late game perspective and end game perspective. For people who already have all the trait stones done, because they still haven't added anything for the trait stone sync, which might happen by 5.0. As it currently stands, there's nothing that utilizes all the spare trait stones. They said that they would likely eventually add something like that, however, it hasn't been implemented yet, so not sure when they're planning on getting around to that. But, in the current state of the game, late game and end game green orbs are better than orange. They have been for a while, but even more so as of the most recent patch. What do we do about this? I don't think we have alignment. It's still worth going for. Yeah, we have alignment actually. Never mind. Do that, and he's dead. So even if it wasn't alignment, it just gets so much going at once that it ends up working out. Also, thank you, William. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, I should probably advertise on Global 1 more. I haven't been as much recently. It'll be funny saying that we're streaming on both YouTube and Mixer. Once we start doing that. I'd assume most people would just go straight to YouTube. We'll start using it some. See how it goes. Let's see, we'll go for that. I feel like I'm gonna need to raid myself a lot initially, though. If I want to try getting partner. Let's see. We don't have alignment, do we? Why does every option look so bad? You know what? I'm just gonna put one down just so we can get a follow-up next turn. And he's dead. Here we go. Okay, grab this. I did not see the Diablo 4 cinematic yet. I definitely need to go catch it. I actually completely forgot that was this weekend already again. So the thing I'm most hyped for is Warcraft 3 Reforged, personally. As far as anything Blizzard could possibly ever announce. Unless they're somehow going to announce a Warcraft 4. Which they probably will never do, because I believe World of Warcraft continued all the lore. So they wouldn't really have much of a need to do that. Especially with Warcraft 3 Reforged literally just coming out. In like a month or two. I hope they give the official date that's coming out this weekend. Because it currently just says approximately by the end of this year. There's like no actual official date. Unless they haven't mentioned it today. Which I'm not 100% certain because I actually forgot to catch it. Let's see. We'll go for that. Free Hancock. I know they're still in controversy. Well, there we go. Another copy for that. Still need 2 more. Let's just finish out our dailies, and then we can go grind like crazy to hopefully get that Nysha. Also, if we get a Nysha this stream, I'll bring out the ultra mega insane code. You guys know which one I'm talking about. The one that shall not be spoken of. But if we actually get a Nysha, we will go bring one of those out. Otherwise, we'll just do a normal code this stream. We'll go to that. Hey, level 1 the bosses. So hey Corn, welcome. And hello, Isabel? Wait, never mind, you've already been here. It's the only problem with doing multiple streams per day is I'll like connect to 2 streams and like forget, especially when there's like a disconnect or something. I'll like forget like, oh wait, was this person already here? This stream. It's even worse when I do it on the same day. You drive a Prius? I drive a nothing. Blizzard is desperate for some good face. I know, right? Their last BlizzCon was horrible. They're in a bunch of controversy now. It doesn't even matter if their BlizzCon is successful. As long as it's not horrible, they have won. They just need to not have any blunders. And it would be a success, probably, in their eyes. I generally don't really play Blizzard games that much. Warcraft 3 is pretty much the only Blizzard game I've ever put a lot of time in. The second one that I have probably the most amount of time in is Hearthstone. But I probably only played Hearthstone for about 100 or 200 hours. I eventually just quit it because it was way too pay to win. Which I realized after about the first 100 hours or so, it's like, oh wait, this isn't going to work out. Ah, there we go. So get rid of that, get rid of that. I'll just do dungeons real quick before I forget, and then we go on the grind. Get our key team rolling. Our quick kills. Do you suggest a good Primal Rift, not pure team, please? Primal Rift is a bit of a weird one because a lot of the better things that you would normally use there are not available. I believe even to this day, I still run a Mang team there. Unless you want to go down Zugoff route, which you likely don't have. Because that's the other really decent version of going for that kingdom. But, yeah, what was its restriction again? Green, purple, if I'm not mistaken? I believe the team I use is Mang, Apothecary, Keeper of Souls, and one other option, depending on what you want to use for utility. And you run that with Titan. And you specifically want to make sure you have Enrage when you do that as well. The main reason for that is there are troops that have Skull Reflect, and if you don't stun it or Enrage hit it, it will hit you back for a lot of skull damage, and will end up killing your Mang hero if you don't have Barrier up. You need either a stun on it, a barrier on yourself, or Enrage on your skull. But you can also utilize all 3. Make sure that their 25% reflect doesn't kill you. Because the kingdom is kind of set up so you can't really use skulls as decently, but Titan has 3 different options that kind of counter out the whole 25% reflect trait thing. So you can get away with still using Mang there. But yeah, Mang, Titan, Apothecary, Keeper of Souls, and one other option. Yeah, Possessed King would be fine. Any utility troop would work there. Anything that keeps your team alive, gets you more mana, or does more skulls. The team loses the second your hero dies, though. If you're running him as only damage source, which you likely would be. But you can pretty easily keep him alive just by using Titan perks. I did that all the way for up to 500 for the kingdom. Still haven't done Purifaction there yet, though. There we go. Okay. Now it shall begin. Once again, we must get the Nysha. We're so close yet so far. Literally any chest could give us the drop we want. But only one will have the Nysha. Unless they want to drop us multi-Nysha, which I have never seen before. If anyone has a screenshot of that, let me know. I'm pretty sure currently no one in the entire game, unless they just didn't post a screenshot of it. I'm pretty sure no one in the entire game has gotten a double Nysha yet, let alone a triple. Chance of triple is just absurdly low. But even double is ridiculously unlikely as well. So technically possible. So, place your bets now. How many chests will it take until we get a Nysha? If we even get one. This stream, that is. We better get one by tomorrow if we don't get one tonight. Oh no, the summoner. Why do they keep putting it in second slot too? Really annoying. I feel like almost every time I get this battle and the summoner's there, it's in second specifically. Ooh, we can actually lose. Gotta be careful. They do have really high skull damage. Come on. One more take. Nice, and now they're dead. That would have been bad if we got summoned there. Because we might not have even been able to recover from that if they did. Oh, so hello, Panos. Hello, Ian. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Red Devil. Hello, Mats. You're 3 tokens away from 3 Nysha medals. Very, very nice. That is quite a bit of progress. I'm 1 away from my first medal, which means we still have another 19 to go. Wow, putting it like that makes it seem so depressing. We have 19 more Nyshas to go until we can even start to attempt to think about go and upgrade mythics. And even then, we'd still have to go a whole nother 9 before we can realistically upgrade our first mythic. You skipped Bloodward? Good idea. Yeah, Bloodwood is definitely a skippable one. His only real purpose is likely going to be second slot Guild War, and that is pretty much it. I don't really foresee him being used for much else. I really wish they would have made his ability true damage, though. If they made it true damage, he'd be one of the best mythics in the game. But because it's physical damage, he's pretty useless. Or at least average at best. Hello, gamer! Welcome! Can we get a good Titan here? Or not a Titan, a Mountain Crusher. Who's that Manas? Any good Cascades? No. Oh, we got our Scorpius. Oh, no, we don't. I need an extra turn. Extra turn, where are you? Need one. Anywhere, doesn't matter where. Cascade us one, go. There we go. And now we can start killing them. I'll take this first, and then we'll go right into our Leprechaun, and that should be a match. Oh, how is that not full mana? There we go. Well, I guess they're just making it a theme to do really amazing December mythics, because the previous December mythic, the one for 2018, was Iron Gut. So, I guess they're keeping with tradition, or not really tradition, but I guess they're keeping with like the semi-theme of doing overpowered mythics in December. Though Iron Gut was originally supposed to be January of this year, 1 month later, but they had a copyright issue with one of their previous troops that was supposed to come in last year's December, so it had to move over by a month. Yeah, Iron Gut was supposed to come early this year, but came out at the end of last year instead. I didn't actually look forward that much on the mythics. All I know is that this one is not useful. It's an interesting concept, it's just not useful. Okay, can we get our Nysha? First chest of the Nysha hunt. Nope. Well, technically every chest is a Nysha hunt. We're never not hunting for Nyshas. They're the most valuable token in the game. Until we get another mythic token. In which case both of those tokens are the most valuable token in the game. Because they will be adding more token types per thing, per level. The only problem with that is unless they separate them in some way, like for example putting certain names of medals or certain names of tokens in certain locations, unless they end up separating like that, it's going to eventually get really annoying to try to upgrade some of them. Imagine if there was something like 8 different rarities for every single medal, how hard it would be to upgrade the legend and mythic ones. Because not only would you still need to get 27 of them, so that you can have 3 of that medal, because almost all medals are likely going to be good with up to 3, depending on what their effect is. Not only would you have to get 27 of it, but those 27 could be on any rarity. So you could just keep getting ones that you already have. Like more Nyshas once you already have all 3 of them medaled. Unless they're going to make it so it automatically stops giving you them once you have like more than 3 of a certain one. Which would be the most ideal way for them to do it, if they're the same everywhere. is once you have 3 of a medal, start giving other rarities of the medal within the same rarity. I'm actually not even sure what the... I'm not even sure what the percent chance is to get a Nysha. All I know is it's very, very, very low. And based on my luck recently, even lower than that. At least our Nysha luck anyways. Our mythic luck was absurdly on point this morning. But not so much on our Nysha luck. Though we did get one today at least. Like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks since we got one. But hopefully we can get 2 in one day. That's the goal of this weekend, is to farm a billion Nyshas. And just tokens in general. Trying to catch up on the grind. But it doesn't help when we're getting excessively unlucky. Yeah, they're starting to get increasingly higher amount of stuff to keep track of in this game. However, they mentioned in their most recent Q&A that they do want to tone it back. So much so that they're planning on finding ways to make current content not be as grindy. Or not exactly not as grindy, but, you know, like basically fixing and tweaking current content rather than necessarily adding more content anytime soon. Because they do realize that there's like a lot to do in this game, and they don't want to make it too overwhelming for newer players. Yeah, they are going to start implementing some features that should be helping that soon. Technically, that one kingdom change that they made a couple months back is a pretty nice feature for newer players. You can now obtain a good majority of the epic and below rarity troops from a kingdom simply by leveling up the kingdom. Between doing the quest line and leveling up the kingdom, you get pretty much every non-faction related epic and below troop from a kingdom, which is pretty nice. There are a few exceptions for some kingdoms in that it doesn't do all of them, but it does a pretty decent amount of them. And most of them are like really core troops, like for example getting Apothecary from KZL for free. I've started new accounts many times in this game, though I already had a working knowledge of the game though. It made it way, way easier, since I already knew everything that I was doing. That's glitch is so annoying. Oh wow, we actually got 3 Yasmins. I was like, wait, I've really glitched out, but no, it's because we all got all 3 Yasmins. There we go. Well, we immediately get a badge, obviously. Because that will happen if you get 3. As 3 do form a badge, or a medal if you already have 3 badges. Yeah, the average player plays 26 battles per day. He did mention that. You wonder how many play 1 battle and then uninstall? I know a couple of my friends can never really get into the game. Just because it's not really their playstyle. I had a few that didn't even make it past like the tutorial of the game. Just because they didn't really care for the concept as much personally. I know, 26 battles is pretty much nothing. 26 battles is how many battles you have to do in order to get the 20 free gems per day. Is basically how little you'd have to do that. Yeah, generally the people that would be coming to my stream, not always, but generally speaking, like 90% of the people that are normally on our stream are probably within the top 10% of the game. What do we take here? Take that for now. That or newer players trying to figure out how it works. One or the other. What do we grab here? Go for explosion everywhere. Get yourself a. Did we have any free turn? There we go. That. Yeah, Gems of War does have an amazing community. And definitely check out the Gems of War forum if you never haven't. There's Gems of War forum, Gems of War Discord. Personally, don't use the Discord much though. Though I do need to get my own Discord server soon. I've been meaning to do that. Probably will be doing it around the time that we start up on Mixer. So probably in a couple weeks. I want to wait until I get my connection and everything fixed before I do that though. There's like a specific order that I want to do all this. But hopefully early December we'll get it all situated. Or a bit earlier than that. Some of them will be happening at different times. Like our stream interface, I still haven't heard back from the commissioner, by the way, on that. He has disappeared. No, he hasn't actually disappeared. He was still online the other day, or even like a couple hours ago, just he hasn't replied back, specifically. And the main reason for that is because, he's, like I mentioned earlier, he's currently doing 13 jobs at once. So it almost seems like he took on like a little bit too much work than he can handle at the moment. I'm not in any like gigantic rush for it. Some people were. They even canceled their order because they were like, hey, he didn't deliver on time. I really don't care as long as the product is decent. Well, I do care to some degree. Like, obviously, if it was like 2 months late, that's a little excessive. But if it's like a week later, I wouldn't really care in the time that it says. Yeah, stream just mini died. It likes doing that, apparently. Well, there is something interesting happening next Friday that'll allow newer players to use mythics. It won't allow them to own them easier. However, one of the troops in the next faction is basically like a Ditto in that it will copy any enemy and it will become that enemy. So starting next Friday, 1 week from today, you'll be able to copy any mythic on the opposing team that you want, or any troop in general. But obviously, it'd mostly be used on legends and mythics, particularly ones that you don't have in order to like test them. So it's probably going to be one of the most interesting troops they've ever added to the game, simply because it will allow newer players to actually use troops they don't own, which previously has not been possible in any way, shape, or form. But there's a single troop being added that will allow you to do that as of next Friday. It's going to be pretty good. A Ditto, not a dildo. The Pokemon Ditto. Let's see. We'll take a double kill there. What level the mare troop is? There's 2 of them. There's a golem-like one, which I believe is ultra rare. I forget what rarity it is. But there's another one, which is legendary, which does it on extra turn. Yeah, there's a golem version of it, and there's a legendary version of it. Which one is more viable? I believe it's the legends. However, the golem one is more consistent 4 times. If you just want to do it in one single cast. Whereas the other one does it off of extra turns. It's kind of like those golems that do like 4 times submerge, 4 times stun, 4 times whatever. It's going to have one that does 4 times reflect, you know, assuming that you hit 4 skulls with it. And then the legend just does it on extra turns. Like right there, if we were to cast it, boom, we just got triple reflect on our team. Or right there, boom, quad reflect. Every single ally gets it. One nice thing about the golem-like troops is as long as you hit 4 of whatever their condition is, it will do your entire team. It doesn't overlap onto the same troop. It can if you do it once you already have one. So for example, if you were to go use a golem when you already have 2 reflects on your team, and then you go and do a 3 reflect, those 3 reflects, 2 of them could overlap on the ones that already have reflect. However, when you hit 4 of the condition with any golem, you'd automatically get your entire team hit with the effect. Come on, Nysha. Arachnia, at least. That's not a Nysha, though. How you play Pokemon Go. Is that can, let's see. Da, 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 da. I like completely misread that one statement. I was like reading through chat. It's like, wait, it threw me off for a second. Does hero class matter for this farm team? Yes and no. Titan is quicker. Sentinel is safer. And anything else can be used, but it's could lose, and it could be slower. Yeah, Sentinel will give you a 100% win rate pretty much with this team. And Titan is quicker, which is why I use it. Titan has the quickest possible win with this team. Any other hero class can slightly have an issue of dying, because this kingdom is pretty heavy on enrage and skull damage, and they can one-shot you with an enrage with how high their stats are. Or at least come pretty close to it. At least two-shot you if nothing else. But yeah, ideally any hero class that has barrier on brown. And Sentinel has both barrier on brown and what's it called? Barrier on brown and 40% score reduction. And the reason Titan's slightly better is because it starts with Brown Storm, the main color you need to get everything rolling. It also allows Leprechaun to immediately have the Brown Storm active for when it does the explosion, to feed right into a full Mountain Crusher ideally. And as I say that, we don't even get it. Fail. But it normally does that. Yeah, Plague Lord would work too. We did not have a poison yet. That's a problem. There you go. Now it's not a problem. And he's dead. If I can get it down, there we go. That weird text thing always throws me off. Okay, let's go get our explosion going. See if we can get a little bit of... Oh, never mind, we already got it. Nice. Go right into the kill. Get our mana flowing. And he's pretty dead. Oh, he should have just taken the mana. Oh, well. Not that big a deal. And he's double kill dead. Any chance new classes in the future may have barrier on other colors? Probably not, unless they specifically have it on one of their unique traits. Oh, I thought that was a Nysha for a second. There were so many different ones. Nope. Just an Arachnia, which isn't bad. Apparently we got another Medal of Cedric as well that we can go use for something. Ooh, Hawaiian pizza. Very nice. You have good taste. Yeah, my friend was over for the little vacation thing. He thought pineapple pizza was disgusting. Though in all fairness, he's like really timid to like trying any new food. I try to get him to try some at least. But he's like really hesitant to it. But I love pineapple pizza. And no one there ever ate Hawaiian pizza. I wouldn't be surprised that was invented in Canada, because generally it has meat on it that's similar to Canadian bacon. Which is basically just ham. Let's see. Take brown right over there. You tried pumpkin pizza? I feel like people put pumpkin on too many things during Halloween and Thanksgiving time. The only thing I will ever really have pumpkin with is pumpkin pie and pumpkin roll. Those are like the two and only things I will ever eat with pumpkin. Anything else in existence, I probably would not eat. It is definitely overly spammed this time of year. Used to work at a pizza delivery boy, and at the end of the day, we could make pizza with whatever leftover every day we had. Anchovy pineapple pizza. Oh gosh, I've never actually had anchovies before. I've heard a lot of things about them, but I've never actually had them before. That is kind of funny. My dad actually got a bunch of supplies once because a place ended up going out of business near one of the places that he was co-ownered with at the time, and they ended up having a bunch of spare pizza supplies, and they didn't really have a way to just resell it, so they were just like handing it out. And for like a few months, my dad started getting into cooking because he normally doesn't, and he had like all these pizza supplies, and he would like find all these different ways to like use pizza supplies. It's pretty funny. Yeah, we had a bunch of like sausage, pepperoni, and a bunch of dough mostly. Let's see, we'll go throw that down. Everything killed. And he's dead. Hopefully we get a vault key. I know it's not a vault event, but it's still possible. 500 souls. That is pretty useless amount of souls. But I guess souls are slightly more useful than they normally would be. But still, 500 souls is still a small amount. That hasn't changed. I've never been big on jalapenos. I'm not really big on hot stuff in general. I've tried liking them, it's just, I don't know. Not really my taste. Like, I'd still probably eat them if they were, like, small, like, if there was a small amount on something. But if you got, like, nachos and they're, like, buried in jalapenos, that just ruins nachos for me. There's definitely a point in which you can have way too many. And that threshold is pretty low for me, as far as what I consider too many. Also, where's that Nysha? I want to give out the super ultra code, but we might not be able to. We might just have to hand out the normal code soon. Because I do need to end this stream just a little bit earlier than normal. That's something I need to go finish up as soon as the stream ends. Hey, your son lives on the spicy side too. I feel like I'm never gonna let my kids ever eat anything nut related, just because I'm so allergic to it that I would never want them to have it in the house. Or at least attempt to. Mini boss time. Yep, that is not the direction I needed in. That is also not the direction I needed in. I can probably eat Brazilian nuts. Probably. Not gonna try. Definitely not gonna try. It's the only nut that isn't a nut. Well, coconut isn't a nut. That's mostly because it's a fruit. Well, that's like 2 or 3 Zeddicus. 2 Zeddicus. Oh, it wasn't 3. Oh well. Better than getting commons and rares, at least. Nothing else. And he's dead. And no Nysha, no party. I'm gonna need to go and channel my mythic drop key rate on key luck to go get herself this Nysha. I think I used up all my luck today, immediately. Like the first few moments of today, I went and used 100% of my luck. Or at least 95% of it, because we did get one Nysha today, at least. And there's a joke somewhere inside that. I firmly believe it. That's cocoa without a nut. I thought that was a serious question for a second, but then didn't know what to think of it. I guess it was supposed to be a joke. I feel like I'm pretty bad at jokes. They're hard to think of on the fly. I'll do that for now. And he's dead. Ah, no, not November. True. I already failed then. I failed on day one. I'll grab that for now. Hey, we are officially 18++ stream. Not even close. I'm pretty sure YouTube won't even demonetize this video. It generally only picks up on swear words for the most part. And not really euphemisms of stuff. Matt, funny. There's no such thing as too much information. Now let's see what we get from the boss chest. Can we get a Nysha? That is the exact opposite of a Nysha. At least we got a medal out of it, if nothing else. But that is definitely the opposite of a Nysha. Yeah, I didn't start this. Let's see, we'll go with that. I'll just blame chats. Let's see. I pretty much just follow whatever conversation's going on in chat, regardless of what direction it's going in. Even if it's off a cliff. Someone save you from yourself. That can be arranged. There's nothing that can help you anymore. Oh gosh, don't start the puns. Oh, yeah, let's go mount it. And then he's super dead because we already got all of our mana ready. Up, stream just died. You broke the stream. YouTube can sense that you're trying to get non-PG. They know. They're watching. They're always watching. Oh, so why is the stream quality still low? Like, dropped for a second and now the quality's not coming back all the way. YouTube function. Okay, I think we're gonna try 3 more chests. And if we don't get it by then, we'll give a normal code. But if we get the almighty Nysha, we shall bring out the mega code. Let's see. Chest number 1. Do we get the almighty Nysha? No, you want to. How's he not full mana? Okay, do we have a Nysha in here? Please, or at least anything of value. Nope. Well, we got a Cedric at least. Badge out of that. Okay, so probably 3 more rounds then to get 2 more chests. I believe that's enough, right? 41. Yeah, that'll be enough. Yeah, 3 more rounds will be enough to get 2 more chests. This round won't get any, but then the next 2 will. Isabel is a mod. You can get banned. Careful. Yeah, I'm pretty sure nothing has been banned yet. Actually, I should probably go through and unban my entire ban list, in case any of my mods in the past have banned someone who shouldn't have been banned. I'm pretty sure if that was to be in the case, they would have contacted me somewhere else. What term do I use for Droxzoom? You mean how I pronounce it, or what do you mean by that? Oh, what team do you use for Droxzoom? Okay, I definitely misread that. What do you mean by that? You mean the kingdom of for Explore? You should generally try avoiding exploring in Droxzoom. It is one of the most annoying explorers in the entire game to do. If you have a 20% there, you should just ignore it for your other 3. Because it's one of the hardest, if not the hardest, level 12 explorers in the game. Just because it has a lot of immunities, has a lot of really high skull damage. And, yeah, it's just annoying to deal with. Oh, it also has a Doom. Any of the 6 kingdoms with a Doom are the most annoying as well. Corrupting the youth is our jobs as adults. I wouldn't say that. Be nice to them. Teach them how life works. We'll go for that. Oh, that killed. It didn't kill anything relevant, though. Power went to your head. Mwah! Isn't Golvania the hardest? Probably not. I believe Golvania has almost no immune to Devour. You can just Devour spam it. Also, how did we not hit extra turn yet? And we still haven't. There we go. Okay, and that's the one that we don't get any, treasure on. But the next 2 we will. So we'll go do 2 more treasures, and then probably call it a stream, and hopefully get a Nysha. If we don't get a Nysha, we'll just do normal code. And then the hunt tomorrow continues for the elusive Nysha. Oh, so we don't even have a mythic named Nysha, do we? I wonder what that will do, because it's obviously going to be pretty magic-based, given that its metal is magic. The grindiest thing ever to be put into this game is probably trying to get a Zook off. But yeah, Nysha is probably the second closest. Metal Nysha. For specifically upgrading a mythic troop to max. because that requires multiple mythic Nishas. You could theoretically need as many as 6 mythic Nishas, or medals of Nysha, just to upgrade 1 mythic. Okay, first chest. Oh, never mind. I think we're already at the final battle. We got 3 more. Or 2 more, not counting the final battle. We got an extra turn, nice. So we'll grab that, get full mana, dead, off extra turn. Yeah, 3 tokens of Nysha, I mean medals of Nysha, is going to be so powerful for global effect. Magic is already the best stat in the game, and having 12 of it for free, well not for free, but you know, it takes a bit of grind. Once you finally get that plus 12, it is really nice. It doesn't cost any in-game resources though, just a little bit of a grind. Nor can you even bypass it with money, at least currently. They might do that in the future to some degree, but probably not much if they ever do. So far, they never really made any mention on if they're ever going to monetize medals. I think they might have just put it in, not necessarily to monetize, but to keep retention for the game high. Which it already is really high, but even higher. Okay, let's go get our mana again. Actually, let me do brown first in case he randomly dies, which he probably won't, but just in case. Then we do this, and then he's dead. Come on, Nysha! And we'll try 1 more chest after this. And we'll probably call it a night. You know you'll want to Nysha us. Come on. Don't make us have to get it on the final chest. Oh, we're gonna have to get it on the final chest. Hopefully we get it then. Otherwise, no Nysha tonight. Then we'll go hand out a normal code. Well, we'll see. Hopefully we can get lucky. Be perfect if we get it on the final go. Ooh, Glory Gnome. Well, if nothing else, we got a Glory Gnome. Can you at least drop 1,000? So this isn't a complete waste. You know you want to. Give us that 1,000. Not even going to have any time to escape, so that's even better. Let's grab that right on there. Oh, I'll give it a little bit of green. Luckily, it doesn't really use it, though. Triple Nysha. Come on, any amount of Nysha. Getting in there in like 2 minutes with how quick this goes. Oh, we got a dove. I'll do that off stream. Oh, 500 glory. Not the best drop, not the worst. I'll take it. Still solid, just even getting a glory gnome in general. Even its worst drop is one of the best drops of any gnome. Which is rather ironic, but is the case. Well, I guess that's why it's called the glory gnome. Its loot is glorious. How is he not poisoned yet? Let's just mountain and hope we get lucky. That is not what happens. Try it again. There we go. That time we got lucky. And now he's a cycle to mana again and should be good to go. Yep, please get the mountain again. Full mana? Do you want to? Okay, we'll do that. And then we just double kill again. It'll be on the last one for dramatic effect. All Hollywood movies use it. Well, hopefully we get it. It's a lot harder to plan on a stream, though. So that would be perfect. Where did you get the long white beard? What long white beard? Oh, you mean the thing on the thing. It's more like a yellowish beard, but we got it to match the other pet thingy that we got. So we grew it out over multiple years as our dwarf. I'll take that for now. And just mount on it. I can get it. Okay, moment of truth. Will we get a Nysha? This will determine our code. Oh wait, never mind. We have one more battle. Let's not fail this one. Okay, one more battle. Then we shall get our almighty Nysha. We already got the hit, so we'll go for it. Please don't summon. Don't slow us down now. Okay, it is time. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Let's see, what do we get? Ah, no Nysha. At least we got a Cedric. But no Nysha. Okay, let's see if we can upgrade anything with what we have. I don't think we can, but let's check. How many upgrades do we have right now? I don't think so. Let's see. We have 2 Cedrics. We kind of need 3 and an Epic. We don't have a Spear Epic, though, at the moment, do we? Yeah, actually, we do have 1 Spear Epic. I need 1 more Ultra Rare before I can, though. Or 1 more Metal Cedric. And for that, I need 3 more of the Ultra Rare thing. So I'll have that tomorrow. And then that'll be another Ultra Rare maxed out with 3 of those and 1 of those. We have 1 Spear Yasmin. We can go get a Rare started again. We don't have any spare comments at the moment, oddly enough. And Legends we're still working up. Legend is not that far. We need 4 more Legendary tokens to get another 1 Legendary upgrade. However, that will only give us 1 total spare token, though. And I need 2 if I want to upgrade Yagway. The only problem with that. Oh, well. Well, let me go hand out a code before I forget. And that will wrap up the stream, then. So if anyone has any other questions, now would be a good time to leave it. Otherwise, let me go get the code. And that's a wrap for today. If I can figure out which one of these is the correct code. Do I not have it marked from earlier? Nope, apparently not. Let's see. Well, let's go check the bottom few. One of these is bound to work. Oh, wait, I do. Aha! It was this one. Let me check the one above just in case I accidentally skipped it. Okay. I did not accidentally skip one. Nice. Okay. Sweet. Let's go put this one in. Put that right there. Also, I need to go ask Salty for more codes. We have like 5 left. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Copy, copy. I can get it to work. And there you go. There's the redeem code. Use on gemsofwar.com. Read the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Whatever your game says right over here is what you put in. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Just copy paste the random numbers and letters. Give the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And there you guys go. And it works on PC mobile version only. And this was our level up reward from earlier. This is the standard 100 glory and event key. And we have so many spare event keys right now. 6,810. Definitely don't lack it. And now we're going to start filling up back to a gem key amount. Now that we actually got really lucky on the most recent mythic. Let's see. Can I spare an honor tonight? Sure. I'll give an honor. Let's see. If it will ever load. Let's see. Anything else? But anyways, guys, I guess I'll wrap up for now. If you guys still have any other questions, feel free to leave it on any of the videos. Otherwise, we'll be back tomorrow morning, probably around noonish or so. And back same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single night. So thank you all so much for stopping by. I will catch all of you later, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Best of luck if you are going to be trying the Mythic. It's not really worth going for as far as the key drop people, but it's still a new Mythic nonetheless, so you might want to do it for completionist purposes. There you go. And that's that. But anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. Have a wonderful weekend. Goodbye, everyone.